Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and if you saw the thumbnail, you know what this is. I got a giveaway, which is this one, and I got an AOK from my boy Low Budget Comics. Is Mr. Gene right here. He sent me a little box of some stuff. So I'm gonna do the giveaway first. This is from Grimes Comic on Instagram. I won. I want to say it was his 500 giveaway, and these are the books he sent me. I know one of them I'm looking forward to. I've been waiting for it, like a physical copy. I haven't read it, and I really like the first one. I know it was on a bunch of people's list. The other two I actually already have, so they'll definitely be used for giveaways or AOKs or something like that. I know one specifically, I kind of already have plans for it. I can't remember at the moment who was asking for it, but I do know that somebody wanted it. So let's see what I got here. And it should be 3 comics as far as I know. Of course, Grimes, he did, packaged it well. I love these Geminis because even it had like a little crease here. Everything is protected inside. It's real nice, so as long as you have that cardboard in there, it always protects. Oh, and I love getting these extra backboards. Thank you so much, Grimes. Again, everything will be in the description below, like Grimes' information, and of course, Low Budget Comics. His will be in the description. This was the one I was most excited for, but this is Jeff Lemire's Maze Book, issue number 1. I got my hand on the cover. This is the one I don't have a physical copy. The other 2 I do, so they'll definitely be used for not really giveaways, but AOK, something like that. This is I do have this one. I wish I could have hey, can you give me issue number 3? I'm missing the 3rd one in the series. I have 1, 2, and 4 for some reason, and I'm missing 3. But this is Scotty Young and Jorge Corona's The Me You Love in the Dark, issue number 1. A really dope series. I do have this already, so this will be definitely one that goes into the AOK, and especially someone that hasn't read it. So if you haven't read it, and maybe hit me up down below, and you might get it. I know the next AOK that I have promised to go out, that's going out to my boy Maynard. I think I've had him on hold for like months and months and months, but he is, as soon as it should be happening soon. But the next book I have right here is Boom Studios. This is a big one on other people's list. I don't have this variant, so I actually might keep this issue. I'm not sure. I do have the first issue, but I have been digging it so far. But this is Boom Studios House of Slaughter, issue number 1. Like I said, I don't have this variant. I have the other one with the like the orange moon in the background. But I am digging this series. I am loving this book so far. But another one, it's like, I don't know if I need 2 variants of it kind of thing, so that one might be added into like an AOK or something like that. But that is the books I won in the giveaway, which is really cool. Now I'm going to open a James, and I kind of already have it pre-cut. I have not looked in this one at all. He had reached out, and oh, damn. Now, this is my 2nd AOK from a James. He already had my address and stuff like that, and he reached out just asking if I wanted some reader copies. I love comics. That to me, that term, I use it, but it doesn't really exist, because to me, I have a lot of reader copies in my collection that I pride that I have. Like my ASM 300 is a very beat up copy of it. I'm just happy to have that, and that's kind of how my world works. And I don't have this, if you know my channel, I read indies, Marvel, DC. I'm currently bigger into DC, but that's not to say as soon as Marvel, starts pumping out stuff that's more in my taste, that I won't go back to Marvel. I've done that throughout my life, and I love that. I don't have that, I'm DC or Marvel, or I love all comics. So he had reached out asking if I wanted some readers copies, and of course, yeah, because anything I have, I'm not a real big fan of keeping doubles and stuff like that. I will always pass them on to somebody else, My present situation, I can't just do AOKs like I want to, but I can't stay in my present situation for long, so that is going to change. And I'll get back to my regular, normal self. But first off, I would like to say, from James' first AOK to this one, you talk about I mean, this looked like it came from a professional You know, this was probably some of the most, and this is no joke. I'm not, but I'll show you. This is no joke. The box that is, I love these boxes because it's just tape and seal. But inside, he had all these like nice styrofoam cups on each end to protect the comics, and inside they were, I mean, you saw how I pulled them out. It was really nice packing. And especially from the first AOK that he sent me to this one, he has upgraded in his packing. But his first one was really nice too. Yeah, everything came nice and neat. So we're just going to go over real quick. Let's see what I got. Yeah, I think I already know what that is. That looks like some Vampy. Oh yeah. You said this was a reader copy. You know, these don't look like reader copies, but I will definitely take that. I don't know what that is. It's a version of Vampirella. I've really been digging Vampirella and Red Sonja from Dynamite. I've like, you know, since and this is one of those moments where like I hopped in at the free comic day moment. You know, I'd never read Vampirella before here in Houston. It's kind of awkwardly weird to get unless you just order it on FOC. So I kind of hopped in, and ever since then I've been reading Vampirella religiously ever since, and I've been loving it. I've even I read, you know, some of the spin-offs too. I've been loving it so much, but that's just like Red Sonja, reading her. I've hopped off, and I've been digging, you know, Sonjaverse and Hell Sonja as well. Second one, I can't see it from this end. Ooh, but I do like that. That is Justice League of America issue number 3, and this is crazy. It's a Red Tornado cover, but it's like all these different versions of Red Tornado on there. I've never seen that before. That's so cool. Or maybe not versions of Red Tornado, but it might be other versions of the android that he's like made from, or you know, because I know he had like brothers and sisters when he was first created. But big DC guy, I will happily take any DC any day of the week. All right, let's see. This one's upside down. Ooh, Batman and the Outsiders. I do not have this, and this is a series that I have been wanting to collect because I found out recently it kind of ties in softly to the Metal series. Shout out to my boy Glenn 2K for letting me know that kind of ties into the Metal series, because I had passed that up. So that's cool that I got an issue from that already. I'm loving this. Last time a Gene gave me an AOK, he gave me some dope stuff. Bro, well, how you giving me Punisher War Journal? Punisher War Journal number 15. Like, bro, with the Spider-Man, and like, that's super dope. This is actually the only Punisher series I've ever read, and I love the series. It was so good. 90s goodness in the fullest right there. Alright, I'm going off the backs, trying to get them so they come out the right way. I'm looking at the little, ooh, and I love this cover, man. This is a Punisher War Journal. This is issue number 5. It is a direct. That's probably why you're giving them to me. I'd have to imagine, because these are very clean copies. I mean, this one, I mean, you know, with the yellow, you usually see, I don't see a single spine tip. And incidentally, Jim, I want to have to thank you on another regard, because I don't have any Punisher books. I used to back in the day, but I don't currently. So these are my first 2 Punisher books in my collection currently. I can say I'm not a huge Punisher fan, but I like having at least, you know, some comics from some of the heroes, you know, representation. Ooh, now this one I can get behind. And I know he's big on his annuals, but this is New Mutants, Days of Future Present, annual number 6. And this is a Liefeld cover. This is a nice cover. I don't know if there's any importance. I know sometimes in the annuals there are. I do know that this is one of the first events that I read, was at Days of Future Present with, I forget the main bad guy. He's got like his name starts with an A. I'm bad with names, guys. But this is one of, like, when I was growing up, this was one of the first events that I got into. I don't even know it was an event. I think I was just picking up the covers because they were cool. I see some Hulk. Big and green. That's all I see is red and green. Ooh. This another. I don't have any Hulk either. Oh, I do. I have some of the newer Hulk, but I don't have any of them. The older Hulk. And this I have more of an affinity for. This is Incredible Hulk 408. I've never been a huge Hulk fan, but during the 90s they were doing some interesting stuff. You know, one of my favorite covers that I've been trying to find. I don't see it that often, but they did the AIDS heritage issue for the Hulk back in the 90s. All it is, it just has the AIDS ribbon on it. It's just one of my favorite covers. Yeah, this is neat. I cannot tell what that is. Ooh, Miss Marvel, number 18. I love that cover. It's a Greg Horn cover. It's got Sleepwalker. I don't know who the other guy is. Maybe Multiple Man? I'm not sure. But I do like that Miss Marvel. That's a dope cover. I don't have any Miss Marvel. I don't have any Miss Marvel, period. I do have the issue that Doctor, you know, when she gains the Sorcerer Supreme. I did like the cover on that one. Incidentally, most of these I've never even seen before. Okay, another Miss Marvel number 30, A Secret Invasion. I like that one too. And that is another Greg Horn. I do know Secret Invasion, and Secret Invasion's coming. What are you doing, Jim? You're letting go some good stuff. But anything with a sexy woman on the cover, yes, I'll take it. Especially a well-drawn, sexy lady. You know, ooh, Uncanny X-Men 252. I don't have this one, but I do like that lady strike on the cover. And what I have to say, it looks like the Marauders, maybe? I'm not sure, but it is a really clean, you know, copy. I have some Uncanny. I've been slowly picking it up. I've always liked the X-Men, especially the, you know, from 2000s below. And I'm not talking smack about the 2000s. I haven't had the chance of reading a lot of it. This one says first appearance of Genosha. Oh, is this a 90s X-Men? Oh, Uncanny X-Men 235. It's a newsstand. And it's the first appearance of Genosha. I do know Genosha's like one of the, it's like the country, or it's like the island where, like before Krakoa, it's like the safe haven for a short time during the X-Men. So that's kind of cool. I didn't even know. I always kind of thought that Genosha was just always there. Finding out stuff. So we got 252 and 235. I like that, man. I see a motorcycle. I'm hoping this might be some Ghost Rider. No, it's Captain America, but I like that too, though. Kind of like Ghost Rider. So it looks like this is Captain America, number 15, loyalty number 719. And I'm trying to see who does the cover. I want to say it kind of looks like Adam Hughes, and I do know that Ajim is a huge Adam Hughes fan, but I'm not positive because I'm used to Adam Hughes and his lady covers, and I do know there's, but I want to say that's Adam Hughes, so if anybody sees that and knows, I mean, I could easily just look inside, I'm pretty sure to tell me, but hey, comments are more fun, right? Alright, so we got the next one. I'm always trying to like look at what it is. Ooh. I have no idea what this is. It says it's a DC Dollar comic. Fantastic art by Steve Ditko, Michael Kulata. It says it's the Time Warp number 4. I'm loving the art on that cover though. I've never seen this. I don't know what it is. It's definitely older DC, maybe like a. But I love that cover, man. What's going on down here? That's crazy cool. I do know Steve Ditko though. Definitely gonna check that out. Doomsday Tales and Other Things. So maybe it's like a book of short stories, which would be really cool. Don't know. Ooh. Hey. We got Conan number 2. This is the Dark Horse series. I love that cover. That is nice. It's like 2 different fashions. It's like the female's drawn in one fashion and then Conan's drawn in a completely different other. It's kind of cool. I have some of the like Marvel older Conan, but I don't have any of the Dark Horse, so that's kind of cool. Me being new to Conan. This looks familiar. Maybe in my wheelhouse. DC Comics Checkmate number 5. I didn't even know Checkmate went that far back. I thought Checkmate was like a recent thing, so that's kind of cool. looks like the 80s, what is the new format, DC. But like I said before, anything old DC, you know, there's a lot of DC I haven't touched base on. Legion of Superheroes, the JLA, stuff like that. There's so much out there. Ooh. Now this one I really like. Mystery in Space. It says issue number 116 of the first volume. That is a dope cover right there, man. I mean, the cover alone, that's definitely, I mean, that's cover buy right there all day long. I love that. That's crazy cool. I don't think I have any Mysteries of Space either. I have like a couple of the DC horror titles, and that's it. Mystery in Space. This is issue number 111 from volume 1, and this is another dope cover. I love all these. It says, it's back, Comicdom's first magazine, Interstellar Suspense. Oh, it's Joe Kubert. That's why. I love that. That is really nice. You know, all that, it's different for me because it's not nostalgia, because that's before my time, but just seeing that classic art and stuff, you know, it's really nice. It's really takes you back kind of thing. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. My boy knows. This is Dreadstar number 13. I've been a big fan of Dreadstar, slowly picking up issues that I can. I think I have like the first 3 issues, and then I have like 6, 8, some random ones, but I do not have this one. So thank you very much, man. So far I've been really digging Dreadstar. It's been real good. I think it's written by Jim Sterling, the same guy who does who came up with Thanos. I think I see Conan. Oh yeah. Conan the Barbarian 150 is 60 center. And I do have some of King Conan. I have Conan the Adventurer. This will be my first official like Marvel Conan the Barbarian comic right here. And it's a clean copy in newsstand too. Out of all these, Jim, I've only seen one reader copy. One reader copy. Maybe my my opinion of a reader copy is different. Honestly, all these have been really good. The only one that I saw any kind of wear or tear on was that the Dark Horse Conan, and it's just like right by the staple. Ooh, and this is Conan the Barbarian 144, also a newsstand. I love that. Purple, man. The purple pops with the yellow. And I got 2. Alright, last but not least. Oh, I think I know what that is. A Dreadstar? Yeah! And another one I do not have. Issue number 11. I love that cover. It's so cool. I love all these. They're all like, like back and forth print. They always have like cool art on the back as well. I just love that. But that is everything in this massive haul. All these books that Ajim sent me, the giveaway. You know, I can't thank Ajim enough, and you know, Grimes Comics. I will have their links down below. Everybody that I shouted out, you know, make sure you check them out, especially Ajim. I love Ajim. He's one of my top favorite YouTubers, and there's no joke. I'm not saying this because he's sending me. No, I love Ajim's hauls. There's like some Easter egg stuff that goes on that you know, after you've been watching them for long enough, that there's stuff that but. I mean, Ajim, he just has simple hauls. He shows you what he picks up from the library. He shows you what he picks up from his comic store. They're very quick, which I love. They're usually 3 to maybe 7 minutes long. But, I mean, he gets the job done. But one of the things that I appreciate the most is every time he shows the comic, he'll give you this little information that pops over here on the side, you know, if there's any information to have, you know, on that comic, like who did the cover, or you know, when the comic was released, or if there's any first appearances or stuff like that. So a lot of times I'm learning with the gene, which is fun. I love that because I love show and tell. That's what a lot of us do, with that extra added information. And a while back he started adding these achievement things, you know, when he would complete a run and stuff like that. I really appreciated that. So please check out one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm not asking you to watch him, but please give him a sub, you know, check him out. Little quick short videos, you can't go wrong. Grimes Comics on Instagram, check him out. He's always popping stuff. He's a Cali native. Seems like a good individual. I do like all his posts that he puts on IG. I don't know. I haven't seen in his videos or anything, so I don't know. He doesn't have any, so I don't know if he's a good guy or anything. But I mean, his pictures are great, and he gave away a good, you know, giveaway, you know. But hey, that's all I'm asking. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that everybody says. You know, specifically the comments, man. The comments are like, I mean, I value that more than anything else. You know, the subscriptions are you know, of course, the 100% number one, but the comments go a very long way. You know, and I mean, it really is like our food here on YouTube. But that is what I got for y'all. Y'all have a great day. And I will see y'all later. Yeah!